Hello, thank you for tuning back into my channel. If you are new here, my name is Annette, and this is my Planty and Things channel. So today I'm going to repot some plants because they're well overdue. One of them is my CB blue, and it's got roots that are just coming out of the bottom of this pot. But she is trailing like a lot. So I'm trying to decide if I should propagate her or not. So please let me know in the comments whether or not you think that I should propagate her. But I'm going to upsize her into this pot. And then the pot that this one's in, I'm going to take my Syngonium and put her in that pot, which she is definitely in need of a repot as well. And then this pot, I'm going to take this one is a philodendron superration, something like that. Here, I'll put the name. So I'm going to put that in the Syngonium pot because this one needs repotted as well. Probably not as bad, but I want to refresh that soil. I'm going to do the CB blue first. So we're going to take this out of its pot. I'm going to keep the tag. We'll take it out of its pot and put it in the new pot. First, we got to mix some soil. Now let me move the camera down. Okay, camera's moved down. So let me mix some soil here. And what I like to use is my soil that I get from Northwest Seed and Pet. Okay, so we're going to get some soil. And here comes my dog. Every time. So I'm going to just use my potting soil from Northwest Seed and Pet. It's got some perlite in it, but this soil, I like it because when it gets wet, it doesn't get hard and crunchy like Miracle-Gro does. And you see my dog. He's always going to come in for a video. He loves being in the videos. I'm going to step over the plant. Yeah. And here comes my other dog. You're going to come say hi too, Brandy? Hi, Cooper. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and then we're going to also put in a little bit more perlite. I always like it to make it a little bit more chunky. And actually, I need a bigger mixing bowl. I'm going to cut. Okay, I went and got a bigger bowl because my little Tupperware bowl isn't big enough. I really just need to get a bigger bowl. Eventually, that is on my list. Okay, so we're going to put some perlite in here and some orchid bark and a little bit of charcoal. Brandy and I need that. So I'm going to put just a handful because it already has some in it, but I'm just going to make it a little bit more chunky. So as you can see here, just a little bit. And then let's add a handful of charcoal in here. What kind of soil does everybody like? What do you guys like? Do you like what brands? I mean, where do you get your soil? I like to get mine from Northwest Seed and Pet. I don't know if you guys have a Northwest Seed and Pet, but they have great supplies. I'm just mixing that in there. And then we're going to put some orchid bark in here. Are you helping, Cooper? My dog is helping. He's always helping. At least he thinks he's helping. Actually, what he's doing, I think, is waiting for the orchid bark so he can try and eat it. Okay. I want this chunky, but not too chunky. I think that's pretty good. That looks really good. So we're going to start by putting some soil into this pot. And then we will put the CB blue in here. Take it out of its pot and see what we're working with here. Let me move this, move that. Okay. So again, if you guys think that I should propagate my CB blue, let me know because I wouldn't mind propagating it and putting it back into a pot to make it a little bit fuller. I mean, she's gotten pretty full, but she's got kind of leggy, you know. So I don't know. I'm thinking that each node I can cut and propagate each node like in sphagnum moss or something. If you guys know, let me know, because I'd be curious to know. Okay. We're going to gently try and get this out of its pot. Gently. And I hit it. Okay, that's not working. Let me grab my... Okay, I have a chopstick. Kind of work the sides out a little bit here. Maybe it'll help it come out of its pot a little bit easier. Because right now, she doesn't want to come out. I really like this pot. This one's really cute. I got this one at my pet store as well, I think. I can't remember for sure. But I think I did. Okay, let's see if that was good enough to get her out of her pot. I'm creating a big old mess. Well, let's see if I can get my hand in there without breaking any leaves, because that would be devastating. She doesn't want to come out. That's why sometimes I really, really like using a nursery pot, because it seems, whoops, I don't want to rip it, seems to come out a lot easier. Let's see if I can pry it out. Doing it this way. It sounds like I'm hitting roots, which I really hope I'm not, but it could be. I think she's coming slowly. I think maybe she's getting there. She really is in this pot though. And I'm making a big old mess on these leaves. I'm going to have to wash her off when I'm done. If I could get my hand like underneath the roots. I think I did. I think I'm getting it. Slowly. There. Yeah, she's definitely in the need of a repot. Look at the roots on this thing. But I'm not going to disturb the roots too much. They look really, really good and healthy. She was really root bound in there. I did lose a few roots, but I think it'll be okay. And I did lose a leaf, but I think she'll be okay. I think that will look good. And then after this, I'm going to give her a good drink. But I'm going to take her in the shower and rinse her off because I got soil all over her. Let me get my soil over here. And we're going to put some soil in here. I might have to mix some more soil. I'm not sure. Yeah, I am sure. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to. But I love this plant. I think she is so pretty. She surely was root bound in that pot. Like really root bound. But that's okay. That's what they do. They grow, right? Alright, we need, I don't want that. So let's keep adding. Some more soil. Yeah, she was definitely in need of a repot, but man, she's a fast grower. This is my first time ever having a CB blue. I really wanted it, and it was she was small when I bought her, like super small, and now she's just gotten big. I'm definitely going to rinse her off in the shower though. Now I'm going to carefully pick these up and get some soil in here. I'm making a big mess. Okay, I don't know how you repot without making a big mess, I think this looks much better in this pot. And she's so long. So long. And she doesn't even fit on the shelf anymore. She hangs down with the shelf they have her on. She hangs down to the floor now because she's in a windowsill that's low to the ground. So, but I think this looks much better than she did, and I think she's going to be happier in here. Now she just needs a really good drink, but I'm going to wash off these leaves because I got a lot of dirt on them. But I think this is pretty good. What do you guys think? I think it looks much better in this bigger pot. Okay, so let's set this one to the side because we are done with her. Okay, so there was a little bit of soil left in the bottom of this pot. I'm going to leave it because there's nothing really wrong with this soil. Well, maybe I'm not. There's some roots in there. Let's just go ahead and refresh it. Refresh it. Okay. We are going to refresh it. Whoops, as I throw it. And by looking at this, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to have to mix some more soil. But we'll try this for now. Okay, now let's do this now. And this soil in here, I'm gonna try and save as much as I can because there's nothing wrong with this soil, but she just needs a repot. So I'm gonna gently just squeeze around her to try and get her out of her pot and push on the bottom here. You can see these long roots sticking out. And yeah. She does need a repot. Look at that. Look at them roots. Look at them roots. They look good. But yeah, she needs a bigger pot. I think I'm just a tad bit more in here. Yeah. Okay, so then I'm just going to backfill it. Just backfill it. I got this mat that my sister bought me. I've mentioned that before in my videos. And I still tend to get soil outside the mat. I don't know how I do that, but I do every time. I don't know. It's okay. I'm a messy plant transfer. I'm going to take this dead leaf off of here. We don't need that dead leaf. But repotting just makes me feel so much better, you know. Just to me, this is very therapeutic, and I'm gonna be doing a video here real soon to show you my greenhouse outside from my garden, because I do have a garden, pretty big garden. I don't have everything planted in the greenhouse because some stuff you can't start in the greenhouse, but I started it back in February, so I'm going to be doing a video on that here soon. Okay, she's looking really good. I need a little bit more soil. I love this pot too. I think this pot was super cute. My sister's funny because she doesn't like green pots. And she's a plant collector like me, my twin sister. I'm like, how do you not like green when plants are green? Doesn't make sense. But, and she is going to get a good drink too. But doesn't that look so much better in this pot? I love this pot. And I wasn't going to like put this pot to the side. I mean, why not reuse them? So that's done. So that one looks good. Next, we're going to, I wish I had a different pot than this nursery pot, but that's okay. This had my Christmas cactus in it. Okay, now we're gonna do this one, the Philodendron superrantum, I think. I'm not sure how you say this. Superrantum? I don't know. I'm not sure, but we're gonna do this one. And I might have just barely enough soil. I'm going to put some soil at the bottom here. And I like to do it over the bowl because I am messy and it gets all over. So again, I'm just going to squeeze. And this one, I'm not going to save the soil. I want to refresh its soil. And it's probably just going to come out because it's like falling apart. But look at the roots. Whoops. Look at the roots on that. Yep, that soil just fell off. Most of it. But look at those roots. So we do need a little bit more soil. And I think I need to mix some. Yeah, we're going to mix a little bit more. A lot of that. There's not very much of mixing here. Yeah, that's perfect. So this is what it looks like. Looks good. Okay, let's finish this. Let's put you right here so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to try and center this as much as I can here. Kind of want to put it over this so I don't create that big of a mess. Get that big leaf out of there. Oh, that's a big piece of bark. Okay, see how it's starting to get off center? I'm actually going to just hold it over this way a little bit and put some soil in to kind of make this more center. Yeah, that worked. So that's more center. But it does definitely need more soil. More soil. But this one is such an easygoing plant as well. I'm not sure how big these leaves get, but being a philodendron, well, I thought that was more center, but it's really not. Maybe if I push it like that and put some soil right there. It'll get center. But being a philodendron, I believe she will get big. Is what I'm hoping for anyway. I'm trying to pack her in there because I don't want to water her and the soil go way down and then not have much soil, you know. I'm not packing it too hard, but I am packing it in there a little bit. And I'm making such a mess. I am making a mess. Who else makes a big mess besides me? Get that little leaf out of there. I accidentally buried a little leaf. Don't want to do that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. What do you think? What do you guys think? She's pretty now. Now we got to put her name tag back in so I don't forget what she is. If I can. Must be a piece of orchid bark there. Really? There we go. Okay. So all of these plants will get some water. So we did this philodendron super antum, I believe is how you say it. She's really pretty. So we did her, we up potted her from this little pot to this little bit bigger pot. And then we did the syngonium. And I think this is the butterfly or it's the batik. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and put her tag back in there. But she is upsized. And then we also did our CB blue into a little bit bigger of a pot. Now, let me know if you guys think I need to prop her because she is super long. Or should I just wrap her around in the pot? I'm not sure. That's a good idea. Okay. Thank you for watching my channel. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content.